Hello, dear people from YouTube from not too distant future. I know now there are people on YouTube right now, but yet we're going to record this for the future, and so it's going to start right now. So we are once again in Dalaran, and now we're going to try to make this look a little bit better than it currently does. So, my general goal here is to finalize the design of this part of the city and start adding some doodads around. Now, to add doodads, I think I had to look a little bit at what I have currently in the game as new models. So, software installer packages, human data doodads. So there is nothing here. So since there is nothing here, I think everything is replaced on a campaign based. So maybe, just maybe, the first thing that we should do is start importing all the updated doodads that we have from the human campaign. And so this is what I'm going to do. We close the map, we open the campaign, and we open our human, where Dalaran is featured. We need to make it, Mr. Bylang. We need to make a lot of buildings for Dalaran. Will we manage? Come on. There is the live scene music. Is the live scene music too loud? You can see how much time the editor takes to open the human campaign. So let me check if I have made them all inside the campaign or inside the map, which I don't remember. Black shirts. Violet Old Citadel. I think this one is new and this is also different. Dalaran building. So we have custom stuff. And I think we have also changed some of the stuff here. Enclave House, Enclave Spire, okay. And so also in the imported files. Yes, here they are, all of them. Okay, so we need to import all of this into the map itself. So that is the thing that we have to do. I think we have only that, so do that. It's like with Dalaran. Yes. So export all files in download. We can export them in DVD. Quite a bunch of things, but it's going to make it faster. And then we export object data and we import it in our map. Okay, it's done. So custom data, edit, export. I would like all doodad. I mean, doodad settings, just one, or all object data. Well, export all object data. Dalaran. And we close this without doing anything. We restart. Come on, game. Okay, so we have all this stuff we can remove. Okay, and then we can change all this stuff. Okay, then we can remove also the imported files. Wait. Have I not reset the triggers? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, my bad, sorry. I've opened the wrong map. Yeah, I wish that too, Mr. Marchand. Yeah, no, it's fine, so... Okay. On sound. Okay. Then what's this? We are cool. Now, from here, we start by going into activity. Do that. Dalaran, black shirts, and here we are. So. We copy this folder and we copy it in here. Okay. And then we save. Then we check, and here we're there. Now we go here. We import all object data. And we import only... No, I have all object data. That will be... Boom. Okay. So I don't actually care about this stuff. Dwarves. This is all pointless stuff. This is the human campaign stuff. I don't want this. Actually, I want this. Ship. Ship. Oh yeah, this is made by Re-Reforged, yeah. Yeah, nobody likes this. Don't like this stuff. No Jaina, no Arthas, no Muradin, no Uther. This captain makes actually sense. The orcs are not needed. This is needed, this is not needed. Don't need this too. Yes, this can be useful. Not really random villager, but the others can be useful. These are useful. Actually, play Cauldron is not. Not. Canis is not. Okay, I mean, that should be enough. We're going to work on this. I will need to remove a lot of stuff later on, but that's the only possible way because I need to keep all these Dalaran settings. I will probably need to overwrite all of this with the actual new undead campaign stuff, but for now we can try to use this. Okay, so Dalaran stuff. Building Dalaran is new. Yeah, this stuff is new. So let me save and reload to see the new animations taking place. Here we go. Let's try again. Dalaran. Without writing Dalaran, just yeah, they're animated now. Perfect. So we have more stuff now. Perfect. So we have the stuff that we need. Outside of the stream, I will probably import all the undead campaign stuff. So we'll erase everything besides the new doodads, and then I will import the undead campaign custom stuff. So this is what I'm going to do. The two devs. For sure we could use the dark mode. Yes, I agree with dark mode. It will be much better for the streams too. Okay, so yeah, the first thing we want to do is probably to reduce this hate here, which is a bit too much. Okay, and this can make much more sense. Not easy to see, okay. Okay. Another storm. Okay, and here.
Throm Kaluka.
Okay, a bit better. And then okay, so let's try to decorate a little bit an area like this one. Maybe now it's a bit better. Okay, so let's try something. Let's try first to divide these different parts. Okay, this is a good way to divide them. So the problem is with the cliffs, of course. So when you have the cliffs very close, you can't do this. So let's try with some dots. So we need some kind of generic building. Magus turret. So one good strategy when you have this kind of things is to have them coming out of the cliff itself. Okay, so 68 of course. Okay. But it's so tiny! So tiny. Can make it much bigger. Yes. Advanced. Untickle this. You have to untick reset fixed object 8. But you have to fix the 8 first. So by down or up, okay? You don't fix the 8, it doesn't work. It's a bit too big. It's smaller but higher. One good way would be to actually increase a little bit the height here. Okay. Okay, so we can try to do this. Remember that I am still very experimenting, okay? So it is not all done. This has to be clear. Yes, there will be civilians, of course. City. Even though the scale is little smaller because there is It's not the entire destruction of the city. Okay. Okay. So suppose we want to or maybe we can use this, create a bit more darkness inside, and then use this, create some kind of tiling on the floor. Okay. And so this could be it. It does not look bad. No. Here we go. Okay. This stuff is actually not bad looking. Okay. 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 I need to experiment into blending the two terrains together. This is nice. Okay. This building is very beautiful, actually. I think it is. Okay. Of the windows. Imagine the reinforcement coming out of the windows. That would be pretty funny, actually. I don't like too much this chimney being cut. Better this way. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I went to this one. The windows align. So one thing that I want now is I hope you are all understanding what I am trying to do. The multi-layered city done this way, basically. So if I design the tiles in a proper manner, what happens is that we can see this as some additional part of the city which is built without cliffs, while the cliffs are still used for terrain and pathing, basically. This is what I'm trying to do. No, no button blockers. These areas are not accessible. You cannot go in there, so there is no need for pattern blockers. Seems that I have one student in chat. Remember, people, it's in English, okay, dear students? It's also in English. Okay. Good evening, Professor. Yes, exactly, Mr. Flynn. I see you are learning very fast. Is this correct? Good evening. Welcome, my lord. So naturally, we could put some kind of square here. Yeah, some kind of obelisk maybe. We need more structure. You must construct additional structures. So this is another quite large building that can be fit here. Hola, Francisco Zuna from YouTube. I must say that these transitions here are not the best one. Francocolo. It depends which school is your own. I went to a school on Wednesday, right? Okay. I managed to hide the part of this building. Yes, I can. Okay. 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 No, you don't have units. You only have heroes. The I will have units. Okay. Trying to find something for this place here. Oh, this is a bit is not good. This is better. Okay. So I would like to know. Yeah. Privyet. Man, I cannot read the name. Yeah, streaming on bots is really a good thing. It's useful, I have to say. Yeah. I've also improved all of my setup. So better mic, better webcam. So this is the general idea. I mean, I hope I'm giving you an idea of how I want to decorate these lower parts. So from the game point of view, I think this should look quite nice. Like you move around here and you feel like you have lower parts of the city seem less attached. Now, of course, I don't have an infinite amount of buildings. One thing that I like here is I don't want to use the walls too much. Like, if you use the walls, it doesn't really look like something properly done. Because the walls are not supposed to be inside the city. Yeah. And this can be improved by making plenty of little walls inside of them. Yes, cities which come from medieval castles. Here we are, okay. I can add something here too. Do you have something else? I think I have something else, like Dalaran. If I write Dalaran, there should be something more. This one only. Ah, yes, there is the Magus stuff, like Enclave. Yeah, with Enclave. Yeah, Enclave House. Don't like that too much. Really don't like that too. The Enclave main structure. Not like. Crap, this is the best bet. Okay. Now I hope you're understanding why I told you that I don't want waste so much time on a large Dalaran, because it's going to take an age. Right now, I don't know who you are, which one of my students you are. It's even hard to give you an advice. Yeah, exactly. This is just a little part, okay. One thing that I want to do now is to see how it can be when you start putting it also on the top floor. Like adding stuff above. We need to make this look good. Yes. You have to do this 10,000 times. They cannot study in the same place where we have lectures. A unit 4 scale. Yes, I can. Yes. I think it's a very good scale. It makes sense as a scale. It's not too large nor too small. It feels like a big city you are in. And very dangerous city to fight against, which it should be. Banana. Banana for tiger. Banana tiger, banana tiger. Banana tiger, banana tiger. Oj Lazare. These are not buildings, these are doodads. And with doodads, you can do whatever you want. Okay. Okay, it's better. Banana everything. Banana everything, banana everything. Okay, I like this. It's as if... We have to remember that in the top parts, we also have the actual city we're going to play with, so we can't just be wild. Okay. 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 Everything's new. And just as dumb as ever. Okay. Oof. All of this stuff. Yes, it does make sense. Okay. It does make a little bit more sense now, yeah. I could actually probably not. Hello, okay. Hello, LTK. Let's go. Nice. Okay. So this is a good representation of what I envision this Dalaran to be on a larger scale, actually. You can add some kind of thing here around to cover a little bit this. How it's called this roofs, this type of roof. Yeah, so yeah. I think this is a good way to do this. Oh, thank you, Mr. Traitor. I do like how this is coming along, yeah. So this should give you an idea, hopefully, a good enough idea of what the city is going to look like. Oh, Mr. Machamber, you are so nice. Very charming of you. That doesn't look very beautiful. Okay. Okay. Where will you place any secret? Haha, it will not be a secret if I told ya. All of these structures, we have so many, even too many. Ooh, there is this. I love this. Yes. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Dalaran. I've not yet used the vault, so the fact that I'm not using the vault is a very, very good thing, because I have one more arrow at my disposal. I also like the fact that these tiers are like connected. This is beautiful. It's going to look real. Or unreal. So, walls. This is the so-called wall and cap. Yeah. I was thinking. The one with the little towers attached. Yes, I remember that. I'm not finding it now. Maybe it's just me. This wall spire. This is 91. This is the right side. Here. Bit too long, maybe. This is too long, so this is fine, but put it here. It should be also the short one. This. Oh yeah. I'm done. So I can preserve capital object weight, and this I can put to 0. And then I can probably place this somewhere. Okay, yeah, it makes sense to be done like this. Then here we can just do this. 90. Okay. We go down. Okay. And then this should be probably 0. Here we are. That's very nice. Very nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Now we can go this other way around. What do you mean by a water elemental available? The game has water elementals already. Okay. Okay. Hello, the Thermancos. Welcome. Good looking. I'm glad you like it. I told you that this stream was about making it look good, so I'm trying to keep my word. And let's put it down. Okay, and that's closing it. So here we go. Done. Oh, at me. Thank you, St. Marcus. I was thinking it was about I was thinking it was about Dalaran, not me. Here we are. Okay. Thank you for the kind words, Mr. Christian from YouTube. Yeah, that's the entire... I mean, you play here. And you are playing here. This is actually even the border. Like, you're playing here. And you see all of this part below. Like, oh my god, there's so much stuff below. So much more city. The goal is to give you the impression the city is much bigger than it actually is in game. If I manage to do this, then that's a win. These walls are very, this needs to be very, very high. A bit too much. It's problematic to design. Okay. So we can use building here now. Thank you. Here's this area. So yeah, the city ends here. Okay, so yes. Also, when we play, it's going to be more empty. Of course, it needs to be emptier. Okay, so gameplay first. Remember, this is one of the core values of Blizzard Entertainment of all times. Gameplay first, and I want to uphold to this. Okay, so gameplay first. Where is the entrance to this? Oh, it's there. Mm-hmm. Money first. I think it's still technically one of their motto. Technically, I mean. Little bit different. So here we cannot do this with just one jump. We need to keep this more. Create two different jumps. verticality, and here. I need. Now it's fine. I can add both side of the walls. I honestly would like to have the even lower part, but I am not sure to do this immediately because I need to make sure this stage area is big enough. I mean, imagine playing here. Like, it's so cool to see all these other parts which you cannot reach. Kinda neat. If they are going to just be alloc units. So units that cannot be selected. No gold mine inside the city. They will have gold mine the next mission. There is even a Dalaran themed gold mine that we made. I mean, nobody can tell me I'm not giving them enough attention. Attention is all you need. That doesn't look really good. No. Oops. Lol. Water elemental. Yeah. That's using Restream. I don't see the Discord reward, the Twitch rewards in OBS. I have to watch Twitch itself to see them. This is why I'm not as reactive. Cheers. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Oh, Tyrus Max. So, for you too, cheers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you like the approach. So this was my main concern starting this. Okay, so if I was able to create something which is still Warcraft 3 in feeling, it does retain some of the new reforged things, it does keep some of the classic stuff, but also has this vertical city on the background. Well, we have space to add the cypress trees. That is later on. I need to block out the structure first, to make sure the city looks phenomenal. Yeah, that's the goal. Okay, so this is just a little part of the city. This is one entrance of the city, there is the river, and then there is the city going both right and left, and you have the battle in the middle with all the faraway small stuff in the background. Thank you, Tyrus Max. So let's see if we have other cool structures to think about. Building E. Enclave main structure. So we need to fill these areas. When you pass through these areas, you should think that you are in the middle of buildings. One first thing to do, I think, it is to use this. To create this illusion of buildings. Then actually, Dalaran, I would say no. I don't want to have multiple walls inside. Like something like this, okay, but I don't want to have multi-straight of this. I don't know. I have to think about it. I mean, I need to make it. I can't give you an actual idea already. That's too soon. You sent me something. River Dome. So there is this here, which is so nice. I mean, some walls around the Violet Hold, this do make sense to have. Not really, because I want this to be just a straight part of the around the entire city, so yeah, I'm not going to make it look like World of Warcraft, honestly. I prefer to go for a different type of look and feel, honestly. More closer to classic, using reforged elements, it will look like World of Warcraft from the point of view of the style, but not be a direct resemblance of the city. World of Warcraft has limitations, yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. No, this looks bad. Yes, it is fine. I mean, the Runweaver Square is the one was as this fountain. I'm going to use this fountain in more than just one place. Like, you do agree with me that this looks very nice, so I need to reuse some of this stuff. Not here, not maybe even here. I can use it here. Just need to. Ginormous. It's not that big. This is a small map. This is not a large map. Is that there is a high density of buildings? I hope you are going to like it, yeah. Everything is going to be smaller than Silvermoon. I hate Silvermoon. Too big, too large. This is going to be a lot of doodads, but they have no actual purpose besides looking cool. Which is a very nice perk. Yeah. Dalaran is the final boss of Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos and that campaign. Silvermoon loves me. Yeah, don't remind me. I have to put out a patch for Silvermoon and stuff. Yes, there's going to be a boss fight with Antonidas in this final area here. Yeah. Okay, people, so what I want to tell you is that it's done for today. So I hope you like the idea that I'm going for and the general design. So you understand what I mean by different layers. So this feels like a real city with different layers, and you just play on this upper layer, which goes up and up to the final boss with all the various mechanics, but you have all of these smaller parts in the background. At the beginning you will have less of this, and then it becomes more and more the further you proceed, and so the final boss fight, which will be restricted in this area, is going to have a huge background of stuff here around, probably even there, all down, and so looks very, very cool. Okay, so that's it for today. I thank you all the people from Twitch and YouTube joining the live stream. Remember, you can support on Patreon. It's very appreciated to keep the lights on. You can also support on PayPal and become members on YouTube, or become supporters directly on Twitch. This VOD, for those of you watching from the future via YouTube, will be published in around a week, so there is like this time gap. It's going to be back. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. It's not Silvermoon that drove me insane. I was very much insane to begin with. So thank you again, everyone, and see you on the next Let's Dev. Have a nice night.